The facts matter.
I found that particular threat to be rather interesting, especially since she was very, yes, I know, Maisie. She was very, I know it, Maisie. I feel the same way about it. She was very colorful about her choice of words in terms of punishment for this defamation of character. But I hate for people to be uninformed. So I decided, regardless of the, we'll say, ugliness of Diane Bay's actual threat, what I want to make sure of is that she's educated in what her claims are and she knows what defamation of character actually is. I know, Maisie, I know. See, defamation of character, first of all, even if it were applicable in this manner, we'll say, is actually a civil tort. It doesn't apply to anything criminal, and even if it did, this country isn't all that up on stoning anymore. But let's just say that defamation actually applied here. Or let's look and see if it does apply. So the law of defamation varies from state to state, but there are some generally acceptable rules pretty much in every single state. If you believe that you've been defamed, to prove it, you have to show that there's a statement that is all of the following. So, number one, published. Well, we've got that covered because evidently you think you found something in a video. But where your problem lies is in the second case, meaning it must be false. And unfortunately, everything in my videos are true. So proving, for example, that Light Tajiri Bay is not a con artist is not going to be possible for you. See, because there's nothing in my videos that's actually false. On the other hand, let's take a look at threats of stoning. Now, on the other hand, the type of threat that you have made is, well, often made anonymously by one person or a group of people to harm, we'll say, another person or group of people. These threats are often designed to intimidate victims in order to manipulate their behavior, and thus a threat like this can be a form of coercion. Isn't that funny? It's kind of the comment you guys use all the time, that word, coercion. For example, a threat like this could be used to dissuade a public figure from pursuing a criminal investigation or advocacy campaign. In most jurisdictions, these sorts of threats are a serious type of criminal offense, and these sorts of threats are often covered by coercion statutes. For instance, the coercion statute in Alaska says something to the effect of that, well, if you don't want someone speaking about you in a particular manner, even though it's true, or actually even if it's not true, and you decide to combat that by making a claim that this person should be, oh, I don't know, harmed in some massively grotesque way, that would be considered this sort of threat. And since inflicting physical injury on anyone is actually, well, not looked at in a real positive way in this country, I think you might have stepped in it here, Diane, and I'm really trying to help you. But unfortunately, if this is something that occurs yet again, we may have to look at it in a more serious manner. So, Diane, the next time that you decide that you're going to make a threat like this, or make a claim like this for this matter, pay attention to the real law. You might find yourself in some trouble if you don't. Stay safe out there and have a good day.